Princess Charlotte's bridesmaid dress has been the subject of controversy, which will be revealed, but first, thanks for subscribing and turning on the notifications. For updates, ring. Taz Round claims that Annie Maria saw Meghan acting in a bullying and disrespectful manner toward Charlotte, a YouTuber. The piece digs into the Princess Charlotte bridesmaid dress controversy, which has received a lot of criticism. The gown still looked uneven and ragged, with an especially unacceptable ragged hem and hanging threads, despite tailor making modifications for 4 days. The poor quality raises concerns about possible fraud. Specifically, Charlotte's dress struck out as being substantially nicer than the others, and it's important to note that the bridesmaids didn't wear stockings, despite Taz's silence on the subject. According to media sources, Meghan had forbade the wearing of stockings. For young toddlers wearing Mary Janes, the lack of stockings generally acceptable for casual footwear like espadrilles, sports shoes or sneakers appeared uncomfortable and visually improper. Who took the measurements is only one of many puzzling concerns that the whole bridesmaid dress incident presents. Given that it only takes 3 hours on the Eurostar to get from Paris to London, it is reasonable to assume that a professional tailor would send their own seamstress for precise fits. It's strange that there are no fittings. Fittings are an essential component of bespoke design, thus it is unclear why a third-party tailor was required to carry out the adjustments given the apparent absence of time pressure because the bridesmaids' gowns were probably not a last-minute addition. Givenchy should send their own designers to perfect the dresses if they were manufactured by them, if that is the case. Meghan's involvement seems to have made things more difficult than they needed to be. Although Meghan's outfit cost £110,000, a number of news organizations claim that she bought it herself. Meghan's propensity for frequently changing her mind about the style and design of the dress and veil is highlighted by Yankee Wally, who hints that Charles actually paid the cost. Because of her ongoing confusion, she had hurriedly put together an ill-fitting outfit to reflect her shifting tastes for Charlotte. Her inclusion as a bridesmaid was clearly despised by Meghan. Charlotte was frequently made fun of and mocked by Meghan, especially when she returned from home or school looking a little messy from having fun. When Charlotte proposed becoming a new auntie like Aunt Pippa, Meghan would call her fat and make fun of her voice. Meghan grew enraged and declared she was better than Peppa. Maria, who saw the events, informed Catherine of Meghan's actions. Meghan made Charlotte weep and proceeded to make fun of her for sobbing excessively, which upset both Catherine and Maria. Meghan's preferred option, Moroni, displayed unsavory behavior during her dress fittings, and she actively encouraged competition between the two girls, claiming that Ivy would make the best flower girl and that Charlotte should learn how to act like a proper girl in response to Meghan's constant mockery and bullying. Ivy and Jess because Charlotte finally backed out of the fittings, her dress did not fit correctly, and Florence Van Cutts had to make the necessary alterations throughout the whole experience. Meghan was impolite to Maria, Charlotte, and Catherine. There are credible claims that this tension was one of the factors contributing to the tense environment during the Fab Four summit. I appreciate you staying until the very end.